One quiet afternoon, on the edge of the woods by the Suwannee River, a young fawn wandered alone. Its tiny legs shook, and its wide eyes searched desperately for its mother. A faint cry escaped its throat, swept away by the wind. Suddenly, it tumbled. The muddy water pulled it in fast, cold, merciless. The fawn kicked frantically, its mouth gasping, calling for help that wouldn't come. It spun in the current, its tiny body disappearing beneath the swirling surface. Just then, on the nearby road, Lucas Bennett was driving with his dog, Bear. A faint cry reached his ears, strange and urgent. He slammed the brakes and listened. Bear growled softly, ears raised. Something was wrong. Lucas ran to the riverbank and spied a small, helpless creature fighting to stay afloat. "Oh my God, it's a fawn," he shouted. Without hesitation, Bear leapt into the river. His strong body cut through the current, swimming straight for the fawn. The fawn thrashed as Bear approached, thinking it was a predator. But Bear gently clamped onto the fawn's neck, no teeth, just soft grip. Then slowly, he began paddling back. Lucas knelt at the edge, arms out. When Bear reached him, Lucas scooped the fawn onto dry land. The tiny body trembled, soaked in freezing. Lucas wrapped it in his coat, whispering softly, "It's okay, baby. You're safe now." He placed it gently in the back seat of his convertible. Bear, soaked and panting, sat in the front, eyes fixed on his new friend. Back home, Lucas laid the fawn by the fireplace, wrapped in warm towels. He fed it milk from a bottle, rubbing its forehead gently. The fawn's breathing slowed, its eyes softened. Lucas named her Dottie for the white spots on her back. Soon, she stood on wobbly legs and followed Bear curiously around the yard. Days passed. Bear taught Dottie how to sniff, dig, and listen for birds. They played in the park every morning, turning heads with their strange but sweet friendship. Lucas watched them, a quiet smile on his face. But deep down, he knew Dottie didn't belong here forever. 2 weeks later, Lucas drove them back to the river. Dottie's ears twitched as they neared the trees. Then movement. A large doe appeared at the forest's edge. Dottie froze, then ran. She pressed her head to the mother's side, trembling. The doe licked her gently. It was her. Lucas stood still, tears in his eyes. Bear barked once softly, like goodbye. Dottie turned back, eyes shining with gratitude. Lucas smiled. "Go live like a wild deer," he whispered. She vanished into the woods with her mother. And on the riverbank, Lucas and Bear stood alone, hearts full. A rescue and a farewell. Thanks for watching.